There were about 75 different languages spoken in my primary school. I think the council pretty much chucked anyone who was an asylum seeker in with us. Parents' evening sounded like the United Nations. It was actually pretty cool. A couple of times the parents got a bit weird with each other, but we were so young, just went over our heads. And now I can swear in about 6 different languages. Wait, hang on. Farsi, Pedasag, Greek, Malacca, Arabic, Ibn al-Qara or something like that. So anyway, when I was 15, I went back to do some work experience. They put me with year 4, just a week or so, and on the Thursday they did this big thing called their big writing. A side of A4 on a topic they'd been studying. It could be a story or, you know, whatever. And so the teacher put me working with the slower kids, the ones who had trouble with English or who had learning difficulties. And the topic that week was visiting another country. One of the kids I was working with was this Afghan boy called Faramaz. He'd only been in the UK about 3 months. So I'm thinking, let's keep things simple. Kids already having one culture shock, let's avoid getting him confused about talking about the Caribbean or whatever. So I sit him down and I say, Faramaz, tell me something about Afghanistan. He looks up at me, this 9-year-old kid, big brown eyes like Bambi's eyes. And he looks up at me and he says, in Afghanistan, there are so many Taliban and they killed my brother. I couldn't think what to say. So I asked him what the food was like. You know, is it spicier than the food you get in school here? And I kind of just wanted to hug him, but you can't, can you? It's not like it would have helped. So he wrote this long thing about Afghanistan, the food, the weather, stuff like that. And afterwards, I went and talked to the teacher, and told her what he said. Turns out he witnessed it. His brother was older and had protested something or other, so they shot him right there in the living room. Just muscled their way in one evening and bang. A few weeks later, his dad went out and never came home. So the mother decides enough is enough. Writes to her brother-in-law in England and send the kids over. Him and a sister. Just after that, they lose touch with her. No one knows what happened. He must be about 15 by now. I can't even picture what kind of 15-year-old he'd be. I just don't understand what you do with stuff like that, you know? Like, what? He has a girlfriend? Listens to MIA? Watches X Factor? I don't get how stuff like that works. Kind of think I'd feel better if I'd hugged him, though.